Hello, good evening. Unsurprisingly, Ethiopia is returning to war again. The Tigray and Amhara jointly engaging in government forces. Additionally, there are OLF, Oromo Liberation Front. There are some Somali jihadis, and the Sudan and most of the surrounding Somali sub-region will also join, including those in Kenya. So I'm going to read this, and this is how I understand what is happening in Ethiopia. Feature of endless wars in Ethiopia. There are many different interests fighting each other, using the people, mostly uneducated and stupid population, using them against each other like a disease. They consume each other while the few smart population people steal the resources. For example, wealth in Ethiopia is controlled by those in power, who make impossible to bring any item without getting 100% or more of the product value. If you bring in a car worth 6,000 into Ethiopia, they will charge you 12,000 because they want to get that money. Everything is like that, including currency exchange. They cut the Ethiopian market off from the rest of the world. Only their friends and families, relatives, and bribe-givers can do business in Ethiopia. Ethiopia has about 130 million people, so that is a huge market. That is just one aspect. The other aspect is about 90% of the population is extremely uneducated. The small educated population uses what is conducive to the majority religion, afterlife, paradise. One big part of this is the virus of the Arabs. They basically see Arab people as gods. The Ethiopian people, those are who follow these Arabs, that's how they see Arabs. They trust Arabs with themselves, with their life. They trust Arabs as a messenger of God and worship them. Arabs use this influence of being trusted with God's word to the world to steal resources and turn Ethiopia against each other. They program the population with their religious virus. There are over 300,000 mosques in Ethiopia, place of worship, but also training center for jihadis. This virus has already destroyed Somalia, Sudan, Nigeria, large part of Uganda, Peru, Kenya. Now Ethiopia is on the radar. For the last 20 years, it has been effectively destroying much of Ethiopia. This group is the main driver of conflict. The second group is those financially kidnapping people, making it impossible to bring good into the country without paying huge cuts. There are also ethnic violence driven by religion. You take out this virus, or will you take our virus? Or what I'm meaning is that if you don't follow this virus of Arabs, we will kill you. This group kills anyone who does not follow the virus of the Arabs. Those who fight back die in large numbers. Perfect example is Kenya. Over 20,000 Nigeria. Over 20,000 Nigeria farmers have been killed by the virus of the Arabs. On top of that, the regional conflict, like between Tigray and Amhara, consume those people's life and resources, even though those groups have shared the same value about religion, life, dignity. How they live are similarly. Geographically, they share many things, including the religion, tradition, and values. They are more alike than different. Those following the virus of the Arab see everyone else not people of God. So it is okay to kill and consume anything that belongs to those outside their groups, including Tigray, Amharas. Tigrays and Amharas are the main enemies that they will eventually consume and kill. and steal their resources. They kidnap people for ransom, mostly the Amharas. They kidnap the Tigrays, or anyone with money really. Take their lands, just kill them for fun, believing it is a word from God. The Amhara and Tigray fighting over territories and ideology, but should unite to survive, because land means nothing. If the people are wiped out, protecting life first, then make peace. Eventually, if they keep fighting each other, the virus of Arab will wipe them out. If at the end, the government uses all of the groups for its own interest, to stay in power, to steal resources, while using the people as a pawn. All product and good can only pass through the government when it comes, whether it's produced domestically in the country, or it comes from overseas, or it's coming out of the country to the neighboring country, which government collects heavy taxes and duties and control everything going in and out of Ethiopia. The government get richer while the population suffer. It also takes loan from foreign countries, from Europe, from United States, with all the legitimacy of Ethiopian people. But the benefit never reach the population. This is the real problem.